announcement based around subscriptions. Pretty much is what happened here. Yeah, pretty interesting. So we're going to talk about a couple of those today. There are a couple more, but the ones that I found interesting, as well as the one that I'm not going to talk about today on stream, is the Apple TV Plus. But feel free to check it out. It's another subscription service coming out from them. But yeah, so the one that really kind of just caught my eye was this Apple Card. I was like, wow, this is the weirdest thing. So first of all, you get your card in the mail, right? Not all places accept Apple Pay, but the base consensus of how they brought it out was, hey, like, you're gonna use your card with your Apple Pay, blah blah. They have all these cool statistics, and whatnot. So basically, it's just like your wallet here, right? Let's see if I can get a better thing here. Yeah, so looking like that. Basically, it'll give you a breakdown. You can text people on, you can text Apple directly for help on your actual card. And then it also helps you with finding out where you purchase things, because sometimes you'll get those issues where it just gives you an address and you don't know where you actually spent your money on. Thought that was pretty interesting. Gives you summaries, whatever. What else did they have? Oh, right, the Apple cashback system. Yeah, like Demon's saying. So essentially what's happening is you get this card. There's no fees as well. I don't know about the... there's some like limit or something like that, but there are no fees on the card. And you also have the ability to get, I think it's up to 3% cashback even. And you get daily cash. So as you spend, you get cash instantly put into your Apple Wallet. Super interesting. Project Manager V2 Asa. Welcome. Okay, so at the very least, you have to have enough to buy the iPhone that an Apple Card would be managed with. You are a card-carrying member of the Apple Consumer Club. That's so interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So this card's interesting. I don't know if I'm going to apply for it. I might. The one thing I do have is I have one of the Barclay cards that has like Apple Rewards program on it. But this honestly would just be better for me. And I only use that to buy Apple products and pay for my phone. Addiction to debt. Give off the appearance of wealth so American. If you don't know how to manage your finances, man, yeah, for sure. But just as this article is saying, it's a status thing, right? Apple, but the function of status symbols is usually salespeople to help with self-improvement as the better you. Apple does a good job at that. So if you have an iPhone and you're looking for a new credit card, this might be something to consider. I don't know. There really wasn't more than that. I think the most shocking thing to me was these companies are starting to get into every single crevice of the market that they can, right? So it's like, it's so interesting. Like, once there was a company that once became a tech company that built phones, that built computers, that was it, built software, and now it's a company that does all that plus gives you a credit limit. You know? So it's interesting. I don't know. It's a weird world. Oh, Steven, get this. Yeah, that's also very true. Cool. So the next thing that came out from yesterday was the Apple Arcade. This was pretty cool. So It's a game subscription service that basically showcases specific games that are hard to find within the App Store itself. So the biggest thing when I first heard about this is like, oh my God, it's just going to be like, you know, streaming to any device on mobile devices, whatever. But it's not. It's literally an arcade specifically for, it's almost like indie titles. Yo, project management. I thought the same thing. I was like, I didn't realize so many, like, I didn't realize games was the top downloads in the App Store. Yeah, more than 1 billion people have downloaded games from the App Store, and there are more than 300,000 games. Crazy. But so basically, this the arcade is a subscription-based system to play all of these games on your device, but not only on your phone, but you can play them on iPad. You can also play them on Mac. They'll be cross-platform, cross-save. Craziness. And they're exclusive to Apple. So you can download and play them straight, so you don't need the devices. And here are listed a lot of the games that are coming out. The Lego Brawls one, it's probably really funny. The biggest gaming platform, like, well, yeah, I heard the same thing. I was like, are those numbers fluffed a little bit? Yeah, the family sharing. That's another really good point, man. As you buy these services, you can share them in your family plan. And my other favorite part is the fact that it all freaking works with your Apple ID. God, it's so much easier. I can't stand anymore, like, having to remember all these passwords, all these usernames for every single account that you have. It's so freaking annoying. But all this works with your Apple ID, which is I mean, if you're lazy, that's a big selling point, you know? And for me, I'm lazy. Yeah, I had like Sonic on there. Those were the only like big names, I guess. They had some great videos at the event as well. Wow. It's actually planning to contribute to the development costs of creating them. Apple might not have announced its own game studio today, but it's certainly a big step toward that. Interesting. So yeah, and these are launching in the fall. Pretty cool. Pretty exciting stuff. But yeah, so the last subscription service that came out was the Apple TV Plus. Oh, and the News Plus, but I'm not going to talk about those. There's a lot to unpack there, so feel free to look it up. But I did, when I was looking on The Verge, I found this really cool thing here. Clever app that puts a battery indicator around your Galaxy S10's hole punch camera. Look at that. Look how freaking clever and awesome that is. Energy Ring is a customizable app that takes advantage of the Galaxy S10's hole punch camera to display your phone's battery life. The app introduces a small ring around the lens. You can customize the color, thickness, and direction, and even 25% charging increments. It's free. It's free. This is so cool. I saw this and I was like, this is dope, dude. This is incredible. Does it have ads? I have no idea. Probably. Thankfully, you can disable the indicator in situations when you would have you would prove doubly distracting, like watching movies or playing games in full screen mode. Has been building a custom battery indicators for Androids for a while now, but the Energy Ring app might just be the best work yet. Yo, for real though, like, this is dope. This is so cool. I love this. This is awesome. Like, this is to me, this is the epiphany of a perfect, like, highly useful application. I love it. So I just had to share it. So if any of you have a Galaxy S10, download this. Let me know. And let me know how it works out. Apple TV Plus felt like Netflix cucked us, so we don't know what to do now. I think Apple TV Plus has a fit in this world of live streaming, not live streaming, but streaming content, the video content. But it's also another platform that has exclusive content, right? That's like the big sell for a lot of people, I think. If they're just like, well, like all these companies are doing really good. Like, why don't we just start writing exclusive content for our stuff now? I don't know. But I like the idea of being able to kind of just pay as you go and just have it all contained in one spot. That's the place I like. Yo, what's up, Bobek? Welcome. Watch a 5-minute ad every hour to keep it going. Yeah, every time, Roars, it just like, it will give you more battery by watching ads. Yeah, of course. Of course. But isn't that's every service nowadays, right? Like, think about Steam. Steam, Origin, like whatever, EA Plays. Like, I don't even know how many freaking game libraries there are out there now that you have to download every single manager to play one game. Like, it's crazy. But I don't know. macOS subscription? I would not be surprised. Subscription is smart, especially with CI/CD. I think subscriptions are a good way to go. You get all the content you want for a minimal price, right? And like nowadays, since content, especially digital content, is so disposable, why do you care about owning something, right? Like, are you really going to pick up a movie that you watched 3 years ago to watch again? Possibly. Like, I guess there is a possibility, but not really. Like, there's not really a big place. The only thing I can see that with is something like music. You know, like if I lost Spotify tomorrow, I'd be like, shit, all my music is gone. Where did it all go? Like, what do I do now? Not or 99% of the content. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's interesting. It's such a... It's like in the past year even, this push on subscriptions has like made people just want new content 24/7. It's like, I need something new, like all the time. So interesting. Spotify or Apple Music? I'm Spotify. I love Spotify so much. Incredible service. Oh man, but that folks, good. Those are good talks. Those are good talks. I like this new thing we're doing where we talk about some new tech news that's coming out. So thanks for coming in early and being around for that while we get ready, get started for the stream. Apple's screwing us over with their app store monopoly. Meanwhile, at Spotify, I was just, let's fuck this artist over with their royalties. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff going on behind those scenes that we don't see. SoundCloud? Yo, yeah, when I need some of that nice new mumble rap, I'm in SoundCloud. In my day, you had to wait a few minutes for dial-up to get online. I used to play this game. I don't know if you guys ever went on it. I think it was called... Man, I don't remember, like Fun Clip or something? Oh god, it was like a... I can't really remember what it was called, but it was so good. Yo, Arlene Official, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Oh man, I can't remember, but Mini Clip. Is that site still alive? Yes, Mini Clip. I used to come to this site when I was younger, and they had this snowboarding game where it was just you on a snowboard, and all you do is press the space bar, and you would hop over like little snow mountains. And I remember specifically going from my mom's office, running the dial-up cable all the way to my phone line, and I'm like, Mom, yeah, I'm playing the game. All right, you got 5 minutes. Gotta get back. Okay, so I go in and I like Hurry to mini clip. Good times, man. Good times. Did you play the helicopter game? I don't know. I don't think so. What's up, Ghastly Guy? Welcome. The helicopter game. I don't think so. I played that in this one called like Bubble Burst or something, where it's like these bubbles would bounce around and you would shoot this like claw and it would hit the bubble, and then once it hit the bubble, it would split into more bubbles. I love that one too. It sounds like a ripoff of the helicopter. Bubble Trouble! Yeah, Ghastly Guy. That's the one. Bubble Trouble. God, good times, man. That game was so fun. And then they offered like multiplayer support, so like you could use the same keyboard and play with your friends. Good times. Yeah, Deluxe Ski Jump. That's what it was, I think. That's the one I used to play too. Can't remember. Anyways, what happened to those times? Why can't we get another mini clip game in here like that? Using Flash Player. You're all the same age? I guess so. Got any recommendation on a good laptop stand for MacBook Pro? I am using one right now that I got for Christmas. I give it like a solid 7 out of 10. I'm not like super impressed with it because it doesn't really work with a case, unfortunately. I can't remember the name of it. I can ping it to you a little later though if you want. I think it was like fairly priced. All right, but anyways, so let's get into some code. Hey, let's get this done. That was a good start to the stream. Now it's time to get back into some iOS development. So yesterday what we were working on was finishing up our cycles table view, where we were trying to update our table view data with new cycles by using a delegate instead of the current way that we were doing it, which was through notification center. So I got that all figured out, and then I wrote this comment saying that there are a couple more spots that needs to be changed, and then there's a lot of refactoring to do because, my God, it looks wild right now. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna finish up that. I did a little bit of work after I ended the stream yesterday just to clean some stuff up. So we only have like one issue now, I think, where our mute icon isn't changing properly when we mute all cycles or like delete a cycle or something like that. So we're going to take a look at that and get into there. My friends love their roost stand. Most edition though, man, see a stand that's portable. Yeah, mine's just the clamshell. Oh yeah, I guess it depends what you're looking for. Mine's just a clamshell. So I have it closed and I put it in because I always use my external monitors on my desk. Don't update Xcode. Oh, is there a new version out? Probably, right? For 12.2. Yeah. Hey, good call, Bobek. A vertical stand up. Yeah, and Swift. Oh, Swift 5. Yeah, holy shit. I totally forgot. I didn't even update to Swift 4.2. So I guess Swift 5 it is. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so we were able now to add new cycles here. And those were working properly. And editing cycles also is working properly now. Changes to iDrops. Save that. Weekdays. Awesome. And now if I do this, everything was working there properly. If I unmute that, that would work. But then if I mute this again, that did work. Okay. So it was if I deleted, I did a delete. Technically, since there are no more cycles that are unmuted, we should now change this back. So basically on our delete methods, we need to do a check for that. Mac people never update. Windows just forces you. That's also true. What was new in Xcode 10.2 and Swift 5? I didn't start coding in Swift yet. That's okay, Boki. When Swift first came out, if you like, you would start learning something, and then literally a week later, it was like, hey, by the way, we got Swift 2. Blah 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 coming out, and you're like, holy crap! And then everything changed. Luckily, now it's a lot more stable, and it's not like that. But I'm not sure, honestly. I haven't looked in to see what new changes are coming in with Swift 5. I definitely should sit down and take a look at that. Maybe we can be the first group out to create some tutorials in Swift 5. Let's go. That'd be good. All right, so I need to go to my like some delete actions. So on swipe, delete pending actions. I do a check awaiting actions, and then I need to do a check for if cycles are muted. And so again, like, we're going to be going in and refactoring all this, but right now I just need to get to a point where it's currently working. So remove cycle, await action, disable edit if there are no cycles to edit, check to see if there are any cycles left. So cycle count equals 0, we do that. Else, all cycles muted. Yeah, this is returning our bool, right? No, this here. Let's jump to this definition. Yeah, this is what I removed. Okay, so basically what I was doing here is if there are any muted cycles, I'll do that, and then we would do our current cycle table reload right here. So we reload this right here. Hey, that's a really good point, Ghastly Guy. You gotta get yourself some nice dinner. Get ready to let it update. I would love those dudes on YouTube or Twitch. I don't know, man. I was just thinking, like, that would be pretty cool. I've never thought about that. But, like, this is what changed. Like, even just writing, like, a quick article. Because people get really caught up on the fact when they're looking up things for certain programming languages. They're like, oh my gosh, it's not in this version, even though the version is, like, one version before, and it's a very small change. So it'd be useful for a lot of people. Oh yeah, you can also set automatic update. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, Adobe does do that. Oh right, yeah, the new result type. Yep. Swift 2 to Swift 3 was insanely massive, yes. Swift 1 to Swift 2 was also very big. Hey, Trippy Pixels team, what's up? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Nice to see you. What are you doing? It's a great question. We're working on an app called Cycles. Cycles is a daily habit creator that is live in the App Store right now for iPhone. Basically, we create updates every 28 days and submit them to the App Store. Yeah. Can't wait for Tunes by Pixel. Thanks, Vogue. I don't know. We'll see. I think it'd be a lot of fun. It's better somewhat as we are lazy and not update when they fix hacks. Yeah, it's true. I rarely auto update. I usually hold it off until I feel ready to update. Yeah, welcome in, Trippy. I appreciate you being here. Feel free to use the the task command. Whoa. That tells us what we're doing today, as well as the cycles command or the beta command. That will give you a little bit more information. But okay, so over here on this point, if we do a swipe delete, and I'll show you that in a minute, we should check if all cycles are muted. If they are muted, well, either way, we should check. And then if they are, we'll go ahead and run our cycle table reload there. And then we need to do our bulk delete. So that's bulk delete is another action that allows us to delete more than one. Trippy Pixels team, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the team. I'm glad to have you here. Thanks for being in here. You listen to the community about tech news, do it for Toots as well. Here's the thing, Boki. I would love to do something like that. My problem is I don't know how to edit videos in a timely manner. You know, like that stuff takes a little bit of time, unless I just do like a straight recording of like, boom, knock it out, like raw footage. This is how we're gonna do it. But I don't want to go in and spend the time to actually edit a video. I don't have the time, honestly, unless I want to like cut down on Twitch time. All right, Dean, appreciate you. Or find someone to edit. That's also true. It's also not a bad idea. All right, so now we're looking for that same. Oh, if mute all check. I did do this here. But I did the other check, so why don't I just do all cycles muted check here, and then we just do the same process.
We are right to rejoice in our accomplishments.
But let's comment this out real quick. This will all need to be changed. I have an idea of actually using this to do utilize a the notification center in order to actually get this done. I think it would be a definitely a better approach instead of kind of the way I'm doing it now. So, all right, let's see if this works. I think this should give us what we're looking for here. You have a new sub on YouTube now? 222. Hey, let's go. 222. I like it. Oh, this seems to be odd. Sorry, hold up. Let's start fresh here. That works there. We add a new cycle. That's broken. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's definitely not right. Okay. Let me make sure that this change was because of that.
If we understand nature, there's a prospect of controlling it, or at least mitigating the harm it may bring. In this sense, science brought hope.
Yeah, that seemed to have been that change. Interesting. Okay. So again, if I do a mute all, I'll add one more here. That works. And then if I delete this, oh, oops, unmute. If I delete that, we get a crash. Oh no. All right, Boki. See you later, man. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I think I know what the problem is here. Terminating app due to uncaught exception. Attempt to delete row 2 from section 0, which only contains 2 rows before the update. We gotta do this. I had to put my delete not in here. I think we can remove this. This stuff is all our old notification code that we can now change into a delegate, which is good. We changed into the delegate. This was, where are we at? So this actually, this needs to happen after we end our updates. Yeah, there we go. That should be good. Yeah. Oh, no, it still didn't work. Hmm. So at this point, let's check our phone cycle array. So that's weird. So mute all check comes back as true. So we come in here. The cycle count is greater than 0. Set bar item state, which we have down here. Excuse me. Let's see what happens in here. Oh, that's fine. That makes sense. And then if I come here and I delete, oh, that never gets called. Well, there we go. Set bar item state never gets called. Interesting. Oh, because we're doing a reload table. We're not doing a... Oh, gotcha. Okay, so what I'm doing is before we had it, we were calling the delegate itself to do this update. So reload table, that reloads the table data, but it won't reload our icons up here. So we need a way to trigger this to reload, right? And so the best way to go about doing something like this would be through a notification, as I was talking about earlier. Basically, if all cycles are muted, send out a broadcast saying, hey, anyone who's listening, all of our cycles are muted, so update your UI to account for that. So in that sense, it's kind of broken. Or I guess the other thing we could do, if we really wanted to.
Hip hop is an attitude. It's right here. It's how you feel. It's a style. So it can go out.
All cycles muted here. Yo, Perma, what's up, dude? Welcome in, man. How you doing today? Let's see. This was set bar item. Mute all check. Yeah, this is the one I was looking for. I don't know why I have 2 of these. It's literally just to grab that flag. This is so dumb of me. You all right today? Seem tired or off? Oh, hey, dude. I'm actually feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. But I'm pretty stuffy, man. Yesterday I woke up and I felt like I had a cotton ball stuck in my throat and I just couldn't breathe. Today it's definitely a lot better. But I still am like still very congested. So I'm doing better, dude. I'm doing better. Thanks for asking, though. Yeah, thank you. No, I feel good. I feel much better than yesterday, which is awesome. How's your shoulder, man? Okay, if we're just doing this with this flag check, I just feel like instead of storing a flag, what we should be doing is just, at least for now, using this check all cycles muted crap. Or all cycles muted. And then we return something there. And then just for now, just to get this working. And then we'll go and refactor it. But yeah. I think this is definitely much better, honestly. So here we'll return false. And then at this point we will return true. We will do a bool here. Better than yesterday, but still hurts. Oh, dude, that sucks. When I used to play tennis a lot in high school, I had this really bad rotator cuff injury for a while, and it put me out for like 6 weeks. It hurt so bad, man. I hated it. Yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. I know the feels. Okay, so all cycles muted. We're going to go ahead and use this everywhere now. And then the other one. Mute all check. We're going to get rid of this crap because this is dumb. This is really dumb. And so everywhere that we have mute alt check, we're going to go ahead and replace that with all cycles muted. And then same thing here, all cycles muted.
Been feeling kind of low, I'm trying to get a little buzz going. I ain't tripping, I'm talking biz, nigga, cash flowing. If you ain't know my name, then you probably out cold blowing. Cause I'm out here and I'm getting.
Okay, so if all cycles are muted, then we're gonna set it to the proper icon here. And so now this brings us back to our what we were doing before over here. This is on our mute action. Yep. But what about our delete action? God, this file. Oh my God. I'm so sorry you guys have to see this. It's so terrible. It's awful, man. I'm like cringing so hard as I go through this. Man, but what a great way to learn to get better, right? I love that embarrassment. so bad. It's so cringy. I can't. Oh man. It's like, do you know when you first, I don't know if any of you did this, but when I first started programming, right? And like you start learning about how you can write all this logic and whatever, and you put everything in one file. So you have one file that's like 9,000 lines long, and you're like, yo, come look at what I built. And then you're like trying to find whatever function you try to make and like whatever. That's how I feel right now. Just like none of this is it's just so bad. Don't look at my get up 2 years ago. For real. It's really just this is how I feel right now. I look at this and I'm like, it's just line after line after line. Like, yeah, no, look at this. This is 900, basically 900 lines. I had 900 line program in main. I love it. I love it. Okay, so here we want to do on, I think this is our delete action on our swipe. If all cycles are muted, we're going to reverse this. So if cycle is 0, we do that. Else, let me grab it from our delegate here. We're going to grab this guy. Yeah, dude. It's a mess. But I'm glad everyone gets to see it like this now. And then hopefully we're on day 9 right now, right? Like hopefully by day 15 we're gonna be in good standing. Maybe day 16 or something. Which will leave us still a good like almost 2 weeks to get everything else done. It's gonna be a tight one, folks. For sure. Yeah, so if these are muted, then we can update our icon there. So this is on the delete action. Yeah. And then we'll need to grab this again. And then we had our bulk delete. You gotta check that guy out. Confirm delete with our, with our cycles. Here we are. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Want to do this. So at this point, if all of our cycles are muted, we're going to do that. Else, let's just go ahead and reset it to something else. To whatever this was over here. Yeah, so like these need to be brought out. It's okay. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's going to be okay, Alec. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's gonna be alright. I need to compose myself. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's see what happens. Holy crap, guys, I didn't have any coffee yesterday. And now having coffee right now, it's really easy to see how addicted I am to caffeine and coffee. It's really bad. You need to sleep, Alec? Feels bad, man? Why? Why? I don't need to go to sleep. All right, so we do this delete here. Hey, there we go. So let's add 2 more here. Let's do this here. Do a bulk delete. Ooh! You see that? That is top tier work. Really itching to build a Swift wrapper for LMDB. I know the no time thing, Bobek. I still haven't figured it out yet. There's actually a new app that I've been wanting to work on really heavily. Like really badly. And I've been trying to find time off stream to do it, but I don't have any time. I gotta work on other stuff currently, but hopefully it'll just be for the next couple months. All right, so what if we mute that, and then I bulk delete this. Ooh, no, see, yeah, that didn't work. That's what I thought. confirm delete. Let's check this down here and see what's up. Oh, mute all as well. Okay. Pop some Adderall and have infinite amount of time. No, man. Not gonna. Definitely not gonna do that. Honestly, though, I do think sometimes I could benefit from medication like that. Is it Bobek? Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna download it after the stream. Don't get me excited, bro. I'm not allowed to take Adderall? Why is that, Maurice? Alright, so if I delete that, that does work, correct? And then if I do, oh, bulk delete, that's what it was. Add those in. Do that. Delete, we stop here. At this point, oh, gotcha. Why am I doing this? I do dispatch global. I do some logic here. And then I run this logic. And then I do this check. All right, that's probably one of the reasons why this is not working properly. Jesus, Alec. Okay, so delete pending notifications. Go through our cycles. We find the one with the proper index. And then at this point, disable if there are no cycles to edit. So if no cycles to edit, we're going to go in here. This will set our bar items itself. Right? But we don't care about that state. Else delete rows. If there are cycles, so delete rows. Self.cancel. Okay. So at this point, we should probably be able to bundle this in here. If we have cycles, check for awaiting actions. Yep. And then we'll check for muted cycles. So check to see if all cycles are disabled. If they're disabled, right bar button items are enabled or not. So this will check that as well. Apparently, if you have a post-trauma Adderall ADHD meds, hold a big risk for letting memories come to the surface again. Wow, really? That's insane. I want to make a focus. Yeah, I get you. Yo, what's up, World Wake? I want to shill a bit. Not a shill, actually. That if you want to basically infinite concentration, try focusatwill.com. Focusatwill.com. Successfully optimize music to help you focus. Oh, that's pretty dope. Dude, I'm going to take a look at that. Thanks for the share. Yeah, so this here, we're checking to see if all our cycles are muted, and then we're going to change the icon based on that. But our right button, we're checking if for that. Let's try this out. Let's see if this makes a difference. I don't know if it will, but we're gonna try it. Add that in, add that in. And so at this point, we do a bulk delete. That should bring us back. Awesome. So now, if I do this, but I delete, if I do that, okay. Yeah, there's something that's still messed up here. Let's dive into this. Counter equals 0. Found counter equals 2. That's not. So that returns false. So how come that didn't update then? So we should get here. So there must be something setting this again. Maybe. To be fair, Adderall is addictive. There are better alternatives like modafinil. What the heck is that? Okay. So at this point, let's do this. Let's do a bulk mute. And then here we'll unmute 1. Okay. So that the bar items work, which is really awesome. We add that again. We'll keep that there. If we delete those, should still be all muted. Okay, what else did we need to check? That's expected. Since they're not all muted, we should verify that. If I do that, it should mute all cycles. At this point, if I unmute that, and then I do a delete on this, all muted. If I unmute that, that should work. And then if I remove those, that's where it's messed up for some reason. Why? All right, so we'll add those in again. We'll mute these. And then it does the reverse. So unless I have it in reverse, I don't see what the issue can be here. So if all cycles are muted, oh yeah, that should be right. Right bar items, image nav mute. Oh, this is the wrong spot though. Technically it should be happening here. If all cycles are muted, yeah. Oh yeah. They're the same. Yep, that would make sense. I see it now. There it is. It should be white. Yes, thank you. All right, cool. I think that should be good. I forgot to to change it. I'm learning some Swift via osmosis. Let's go. That's what I like to see. All right, here's a question for you then. For all of you. Why does, let's see. Why does this self have a question mark in it while all the other selves don't have a question mark in it? What's up, Superior Pug? Welcome. They're taking the FastAI machine learning course to use TensorFlow Swift. Oh, really? That's dope. Because it's a weak self. Dope. What does weak self mean, though, Roars? What does that even mean? What's a fancy weak? Why is it? What is it? Oh, let's go, baby. Looking good. Nice. That I don't know, but I think I deserve a prize. Come on, you know why it's a weak self. I deserve a prize. You do deserve a prize. That was good. Hell yeah, dude. Oh no, that's no bueno. It's no bueno. Maybe deallocated concurrently? Sort of. I think that's pretty close. Why would you make something a weak reference compared to a strong reference? That's the real question. Why do you care about making something weak? And why is this weak here? Like, why did I make this a weak reference inside this thing? So it can be broken? Yeah, that's good. But why does it need to be broken? Yo, what's up, Evgen? Welcome. What's a weak reference? Dude, everyone's... Let's see if chat can explain. Hey, how was your weekend, Evgen? Pointer to self is never guaranteed, hence make it weak in a closure. There you go. Okay. Yeah. That's right. It was great. Awesome, man. TLDR, weak in this scenario is saying Evgen can't play. No, Evgen can't play. No, he cannot. He knows too much Swift. Weak in this instance, we're putting this in here because this is a closure, right? So a closure has its own scope, but we can reference things outside of our own closure, meaning whatever controller we're in. So at this point, I'm referencing a navigation item in my parent controller. Weak means it doesn't lift. Can't lift itself. Yeah. Weak is in swole. Hashtag go to the gym, bro. But yeah, so at any time we do this closure, we want to make sure that we don't have a strong reference in this closure to our controller, because then that means our controller is referencing our closure here. And then at this point, we're also referencing our controller from our closure. So that bond is never broken, or it's a strong reference. You also have rip self. Oh my god, we should totally do that. What if it's just like rip? Instead of weak, we start doing rip self. That would be so dope. I wonder if there was a way. We'd have to add that into like the Swift core. That's a good one. I like that. Okay, so we still have this scenario where we don't have any cycles and it disables that. So when we add a new cycle, I think we need to enable our state here, which I don't think we're doing. Oh, I'm not checking it. Yo, what's up, Sarscoot? Welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. Glad to have you here as part of the Pixologic team. Appreciate you being here. Sarscoot. Sarscoot? Does it? Hey, welcome in. Thanks for coming by. Does your name equal source code in another language? Source scoot? Yeah, I don't think I'm enabling this. That's what the problem is here. Let's try that out. But it sounds almost similar in Dutch. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Cool. Well, welcome in. Thanks for coming by and thanks for the follow. Lego. Nice. We mute it. Hey. We unmute it or delete it. Hey. Looking fancy, bro. Looking good. Awesome. I think we're solid here. Oh. And it seems to be working. It was just some UI stuff that we need to change. Awesome. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and commit this. This was a good change here. We have many things that were changed. Let's verify that all these things are good to go. So we added our cycle delegate to our action card completion controller. Cycle delegate. Parent controller is delegate. Okay, that looks good. Oh, oops. All right. Oh my God, a commit. Are you okay? What the heck is wrong with you? Yeah, I'm okay. God, that was rude. I know, I'm really bad at, I'm like never satisfied with what I'm doing, so I never want to commit it. Because I don't want to lose what I've changed when we come back. So, you know, I can point out like everything that we just did. Feels bad, man. Action card final snooze view controller, do the same deal here. Yep, that looks good. Damn, I just tried so hard right there. At least he isn't using GitHub desktop application. Here, this is our action card view controller. We add to our cycle delegate. Okay. Dope. So that was action card view controller, app delegate. Well, a lot of comments I changed. You have source tree? Yeah, there's actually a one created from GitHub. Ask Siri to git commit. Oh, it'll work on my phone. I was gonna say if I try it now, my computer's it's not gonna pick it up on my computer. Holy crap! What an extension that would be. How fun would that be to make? Hey, Alec, it looks like you have this file that needs to be committed. Do you want me to tell you what the changes are? Jesus, that would be terrible. That part would be awful. Okay, so we're removing notification center default. And we are adding in our delegate. Okay, cool. Gotcha. And we're doing some checks there. Setting our delegate. Awesome. That looks good. Add cycle view controller. Yo, what's up? You want to kill me? Welcome in. I commit by sending letters to GitHub. How about a Twitch minute so I can commit for you periodically? We can do like a threshold, and if enough people commit to the, like, are voting in to do the commit, it'll automatically just do a git commit for me. I love that. So many fun tools, man. There could be so many fun tools we could make. All right, I promise I'll be better at committing. I promise I'll be better. I do need to commit more. You're right. I agree. All right, checkpoint actions. Yeah, holy shit, there's a lot of files here I changed. So I guess this will be the rest of the stream, verifying commits. Cool, yeah, so I'm doing that. Oh, now that I see this, all cycles muted, I'm going to remove from memory. Let's not forget that. Memory manager. We don't need this any longer. What the heck? Squashing, yeah. For future reference, I think it depends. I think for me, usually it's if I'm making a PR and or in general, if I just have a massive chain of commits, like if I do tons of commits in one branch, I'll most likely squash it depending on depending on the branch. Yeah, exactly. It's different on solo projects. I use compilers, so a lot of my commits are did X compiled because I don't wait. Gotcha, yeah. This is what I use for a few months now to make better commits. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, thanks for that, dude. I've always followed the convention of using like ing. So like changing, tweaking, adding. I forgot what that is called in grammar, but that thing. I've always used that convention, but I've always just described what it is. Yeah, exactly. That's what I usually do. Gitmoji. Yeah, that's fantastic. Gitmoji. All right, before we, let's get this stuff. Hold on. Let's get this stuff changed first. Or let's get this stuff in before I go around messing everything else up. Oh yeah, we added a whole new file here. for now, this is going to be okay until we get our stuff changed. Okay. Get diff it up, bro. Oh, cool. Yeah. So this was our original notification observer that we removed, which is awesome. Holy moly. Yeah, it seems to be broken up for sure. There's a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff. And this was, should add cycle view. Doing that as an optional, changing the delegate to self. Okay. Oh yeah, we changed this flow here. Change the name of this to set notification indicator. And then reload data we set there as well. More icon setting. Yes, okay. Check to see if there are any muted cycles there. We should be good to go. All right. Good. Oops. Okay. Oh, we can add this because we're just adding a new file to that. But I guess we can check anyways. Yeah, cool. Why does this keep happening? That's weird. Do a get diff on now our utilities file. This one is treacherous. Oh, that's cool. Really did that. That's fine. All right, now we need to go to our memory manager. And let's verify this real quick. So gotta go, work to do. Alrighty, thanks for coming by, Bobek. Have a great day, man. Appreciate you being here. So the first thing we do is from get memory, we removed all cycles muted because we're not using that flag any longer. And then here, all cycles muted again, save to memory was removed. Okay, and then down here, save to memory from other device. Gotcha. So I guess the question is, I guess that doesn't matter, right? Oh, I guess the only time that would matter if I'm on Apple Watch and let's say I have 3 muted cycles and 1 unmuted cycle. But no, but that also shouldn't matter. We don't need to run that because if I'm on Apple Watch, I change the data. Every time I open the iPhone app, it should reload with the proper flow. It should do the check, so that shouldn't matter at all. But I guess we should probably verify that. So let me remove this real quick. We'll finish up this cleanup. This flag here. Reset manager. Yeah, so we don't need this anymore. Hmm. I did do something here that we might need to change. This was mute for today checkpoints. So how I have it set up right now is currently working.
What the fuck am I doing here?
This one we definitely will need though. Oh, these are for the actions. Yeah, okay. Okay, this might get a little tricky here.
You nuts? What the hell?
Because if we're doing awaiting actions check, this will check to see if we have the red dot next to the cycle, and then this is checking if all our cycles are muted. If all our cycles are muted, then again we'll need to do that UI change. Yeah, this is why that send notification stuff would be really useful right now. Would be really useful. What's up, Dollbrat? Do you know Java as well? I have used Java in the past. I would say I'm like beginners, almost intermediate. But I haven't used Java in a long time. Last time I used it was in school, actually. Yeah, this is a little awkward. I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Well, shit. Yo, what's up, Stacky? Welcome in, man. How am I gonna handle this one? God damn it. The Muppet song, Mana Mana to do 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 do. What's up, Gento? Welcome in, man. I'm 100% beginner, started because I wanted to make an Android app for myself. Was either Java or C# Xamarin. Very cool. Very cool. Well, you totally can do it. Java is not bad to learn. Still great. If you want to do Android and you're new, might as well go straight to Kotlin at this point. Yeah, sort of. I think it also depends on where you are in your like programming career. If this is like your first time and first programming language, I think Java is a great place to start. It's really good. It's used in a lot of different areas as well. Why don't you know that song? Oh, dude, because I can't remember it. Can you make a Windows apps in Kotlin? Not that I know of. I don't think so. Oof. All right, folks, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. I will be right back. Thank you.
When I make my music, you know what I'm saying, I want people to feel what I feel. I want them to feel that energy that whatever it was. Yeah, that's all it is. Because I make it straight from the heart. So it's like, to be taken for anything else is crazy to me.
Yo, sorry about that. All right, so what I'm thinking, what I'm thinking is that I know what I need to do here, but I'm not ready to do that until we start refactoring the entire view. Because there's a lot of these here. Basically, I need to set up my notification to do that. So I'm thinking I might push this commit first. And then we will go ahead and start refactoring that view, because this 100% is not going to work as expected, at least. But I don't want to add it in if a lot of things are going to change right now. Yeah. So the memory manager stuff, though, we should remove. Yeah, we can remove all that. The references are out of control. Wowza. Imagine no sky existed, it wouldn't feel like the shutters. It was showing times like these, there's no shame to be brothers. Or sisters, I'm the talking race, it's a mindset. Sting with the words, don't hit the flash with a bayonet. There's a fire growing everywhere my eyes rest. Why's the river flowing blacker than its licorice? It's a bummer, man, there's too many cages, more than Nicholas. Yeah, we can take out that test as well, since we're not using that. Giving a damn, we'll put your name onto the winners list. It's like the world is alcoholic in it now, but the tram is it. I'ma go and make the best of it. Trying to make an entrance where an exit is. I'll do the best I can and never be immaculate. I'll need a push just like an arrow did. You'll have to give it to me effortless so I can tackle it. This is all just the test case stuff. Awesome. So now we should just have that. Okay, cool. Should verify this also on our WatchKit extension. Awesome. Okay. We good. I killed the convo by singing to myself. You messed it up. No, never. I'm sure it was beautiful. Alright, so we'll add in the rest of that. Man, what do we do here? Converted. To delegate. And lots of tweaking. Boom. That makes sense, right? A lot of stuff there. Okay, so let's update this this task here. Finalized the delegate. Implemented in the proper spots. This brought out a lot of issues in the controller, in the current cycle view controller that need to be refactored. One specifically is for updating the toolbar UI. We need to be able to from multiple classes. So notification center should be the way to go here. Awesome. First I was going to make an easy app for either Android or Windows with a button to start a timer and stops the timer. Then I want to save the time in the app. I wanted to track the time I spent playing games. My main app idea for myself is a fishing app to store my caught fish and track things like weather, date, fish weight, length. Oh, that's awesome. Good old America. The best thing to do is just stay out of it and no one has to deal with it. Hey Dolbert, that's awesome though. That sounds like a great app idea. That sounds super cool. All right. But America, bro. America. So now we need to now we need to actually really get into this and figure out what the heck's going on. So the big changes I want to make for this are really refactoring the onboarding, refactoring the storyboard to actually do all of that now within our controller, or within our view, more so. And then I want to go ahead and actually refactor the logic in here. But the first thing I think I want to do is actually start with the logic. I think there's a lot of things that can be extracted from here, taken out. So let's go ahead and do that. Basically my game plan is, let's see how many different sections we can break this into, because there's just, like I was saying, there's a lot here. Yeah, like look at all this stuff. Holy moly. Yeah, like all of this here, my god. All this is in one file. All right. First, let's start with creating a new group here. We're going to call this extensions. We're going to throw our current cycle table delegate extension in here. And the next thing I want to do is I want to create an extension for these actions. I think those would be highly useful. So we'll create this here, and we'll call this current cycle table dot or plus actions. Thinking I might just start right away with Android 2, but Java or Kotlin, that's hard. Do you have any programming experience at all, Dalbrat? Oh my god, I'm so stuffy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I think I'm gonna need UI kit in here actually. So we'll take this, we'll really get these guys, throw that in here, and then this is the first part where we can start, wow, excuse me, god, my nose is so congested. Edit cycle list. Yo, Dalbrat, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here. Thanks for being in here. Oh, is this going to be an issue because it's a... Oh, unless I need to actually delete this first. Let me comment these out. Yeah, I think this should probably make more sense. Yo, what's up, Delta Sierra? I can't seem to make up my mind. Yeah, that's pretty valid. It's pretty valid. And honestly, if you like mobile development, I think it makes sense to try to do both. If you have the time to. Dive into both. See which one you like more, but at the end of the day, having both of those in your tool belt would be freaking awesome. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing here are apparently getting some right and left bar button items in our edit cycle action. So that action is going to be this. Let's go ahead and just build this to make sure that we're getting our right logic. Yep, this right here. This is our edit action. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so this, yeah, this logic happens when you click that edit button in the top left. So I guess the first thing I did was, why did I set these right nav bar and left nav bar items? Where do I use these again? Not in here. Back on our main controller. Oh, if I do a cancel edit. Gotcha. So I think this was, we grab those items, and then if I decide to cancel it, we can set it back to these original items to begin with. But maybe we can make something a little more similar, or better. So these would be like default bar items. But they probably have the state and things like that. You're still only learning both anyways. That's awesome, Delta. Cool. So we should have maybe like default bar items, and then edit bar items. Might be a better approach to this. And then for here, this is bulk edit cancel button. So set action on edit cancel button.
Can't believe we have to do this.
Okay, so change table tint color.
Helga.
I don't know why I did this. Oh yeah, it's for the check marks. You saw that they were white. They're originally blue. Make sure mute toolbar item says mute. Okay, so change toolbar item to say mute. And then we have... Why did I do this animate here? Current cycle table is editing is true. Toolbar hidden. Oh, basically use animation to fade in. New UI elements coming in. Yeah, okay. And then here, I need to set the property to true. Is toolbar hidden false? So then show toolbar on edit. Makes sense. And toolbar is the bottom bar, by the way. Hide edit navbar items. Gotcha. And so hide edit, right bar items, left bar items. So remove all bar items at this moment. Right bar items.
Thank you for watching.
And then left bar items. Why am I doing that? And where am I replacing them? We do have mute. We do have cancel. Oh, gotcha. There's nothing in the top right. It's only the top right. Yeah, and then we have that down there. Okay. So remove all old bar items, bar button items, and just show cancel in top right. Oh, gotcha. And then change separator width, because we move the cell over slightly to fit item, or to fit circular selector. I don't know what that's called, but in my mind, that's what it is. Okay. Then add cancel button to bar button. I don't know if most of these in the top right, the cancel button. I don't think I've done much editing in other apps before like that. Maybe I have. I guess like if I go to messages, edit in messages, cancels in the top left. So I should totally put it there. Yeah. So this should really be left bar button item. Let's rebuild that and just make sure. And messages is like that. We should keep that same scenario. Yeah, it's probably better. I don't know why I did that like that before. Okay, cool. So this is, I like that. We commented this to show exactly what's going on. So I think the best thing to do then is to start with creating these default bar items. And then we won't have to save this because then when we press cancel, which is our cancel edit here, yeah, cancel edit right here. This sets our bar items back as well as our separator. So let's start with creating some new properties here called our default bar items. So first we'll do, let's call this default right nav bar items. And really what we can do here is just set this equal to our array of UI bar items. And so I think it's on our view did load probably. Maybe not. If you did load, view will appear. Oh, I'm pretty sure these bar items are over in our these are over in our storyboard, no? Yeah, let's take a look at this. Yo, what's up, Matt? Welcome in. How goes it today? Yeah, so these are already here, but these don't have any reference, I don't believe. Oh, they just have actions associated to them. They do. They have the actions. Okay. Let's see where else these are getting called. Hey, Matt, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Thanks for tuning in. What the heck is this? So I guess I just grab, since these are set up, since these are currently set in storyboard, I just grab them. That's interesting. Okay. I guess it makes sense. Wow. Wowza. That's gonna be definitely a long day, friend. Interesting choice. So I'm wondering if what I should do here is really just get my bar items. This is in, or we set this as our UI bar item, bar button item, and then let default, I guess we got to do a var here, right? Var default right button item, and then we have default left nav bar items will also be UI bar button item.
It's delicate.
And so in our view did load, first thing we'll do is get bar items. And so we can say default left bar items is equal to navigation controller dot dot nav items, navigation item dot left bar items, like that. Then default right nav bar items will also equal to this. I don't know, is this a method? Yeah, I think those might be methods. This should be right bar item. I actually set it back and tell them to format it properly. It's the K&R style. I have no clue why it's still taught the coding style. It hasn't been used since the 70s. That's interesting. Oh yeah, and these need to be nil. Forgot about that. So we'll pass these as optionals. Cool. So we should get our default bar items there, and then we can do var edit left nav bar items. And then again, we can just pass in a UI bar. This one, I guess, is a little different. UI bar item. But I think we can set this up as well. Cannot call value of non-functional type UI bar button item. What do you mean? Oh, so it wasn't a method. My bad. My bad. All right, so we'll do that. Get default bar items. Set edit bar items. Yeah, I think this should be good. So edit left bar items, and for that we can say, let's go over here. We create our bar item like this. And I guess I know we only have one, right? So why am I making this an optional array when I know I'm only going to have this one property in here? I guess for future proofing it, but I think we'll be good. We'll do a UI bar button item with cancel target self, and our selector is cancel edit. Like that. I think C has lunches. I've never used them personally. Oh, I forgot to change the name. There we go. It's right here. I always get messed up on these selectors. I'm always never sure if this is like the Swift approach to doing this. I thought it was. So I've always done it like that, adding the Objective-C selector to it. Okay, I think this is good. So now we have these default items that we can fall back on. And then we have the left nav bar item. So in our actions controller, instead of saving this, we don't need to do that at all. We also technically don't even need to do this. What we could do is that toolbar items, we might want to do the same thing here. Oh no, this is different though, because I think these start out as something completely different. So use animation to fade in. So at this point, set is editing, and this will be default edit, or edit, excuse me, edit left bar item. It'll be like that. We can probably set the tint color somewhere else. It's always going to be white, I believe. So let's go ahead and actually just init that in our controller too here. So we edit our item dot tint equals our white here. So at that point, all we're doing here is setting that. Hell yeah, dude, that's sweet. And then over in our view controller on the cancel edit, here what we want to do is set our hide edit navbar items. So you have view, so hide edit navbar items. So this will be, oh, so I had this originally and this wasn't even needed, honestly. So I think we can remove that. Toolbar hidden is true. Is editing is false. Set back our separator. Add our navbar items back. So here all we need to do is say default right navbar items. And I'm going to do left before right, just because that's how I like it. So set those. Move self. Hell yeah. All right. Dope. This looks good. So let's test this out to make sure this is working as we're expecting. Oh, we have an error. What's the problemo here? What? Oh. But I did put that my view did load. Should I put this in an init? I don't think so, because we need to wait for the view to load in order to get this stuff at least. This is always going to return a UR bar item, so I guess we can probably do that. That should be good. All right. Now we're in business. Cool. Awesome. So our bar items are there. No. So now the real test is to see if our edit works. Edit? Cancel? Oh no. That doesn't work. We lost our bar items. Oh no, where did our bar items go? I guess let's check this out. Oh, I wonder. Well, let's check to see if this is nil first. We'll check that out. Go here. Nil. Yeah, okay, I think I know why. When storyboard, when would that essentially be in? view did load? I thought it did. It might not though. View did load and storyboard. Yeah, I think it's in the next cycle. View will appear. Okay, cool. So that's where we need to move this. We can move all that there, honestly. Yeah, let's try that. That should do the trick for us, because it was nil. It was nil there, and view did load. No, it's still nil. Unless... What? Reminds me of React. The different life cycles. What the heck is this, man? The left bar items are nil still. Returning undefined. Yeah. Yeah, life cycle issues. It always happens. It always happens. It is interesting. That would make sense. View would appear. Would make more sense though. Like, I guess now out of just curiosity's sake, what if we move this to view did appear? I'm curious to see where we are at this point. Yeah, there you go. The similarities are too close. So yeah, the view already has appeared, so we should have our bar button items. It's still nil though. Interesting. Okay, so I think it's... Do we have any right bar items? Wow. So here I'm using self.navigation item. So I'm not even using navigation controller. Maybe that's what the issue is. So if I did navigation, I guess let's check that. PO navigation item. It could be how I set it up. Left. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I was accessing the wrong property there. It's not on the navigation controller itself. Gotcha. Okay, so it should just be on navigation item. Yeah, okay. Because I think how I did it was I actually set these as buttons on the actual view controller itself and not on the navigation controller, which makes sense. Okay. All right. I can handle that. Yo, what's up, Isaac? Hi, not mod raw. Oh my gosh, you can't say that to her. She's top tier mod. She has the sword, man. I'd be careful. I'd be really careful. All right, let's see what we got here now. God, those auto layouts. Ooh, get out of here, bro. Okay, so now if we do edit, we get that. Do cancel. Boom, baby. Woo, yeah. Nice. Very, very nice. And they still seem to work really well. Cool. Going to make some 3D pictures soon? Cool, dude. Sounds fun. All right, so at this point, we can remove this. Make sure you have a backup of cycle. I think I do. I hope I do. GitHub, don't fail me now, please. Okay, and at this point, we need to... God, no, please don't jinx it, Isaac. Wow, yeah, for real. That's awesome. I've been really wanting to get a Mac Mini. But I can't warrant it yet. I would love to have one though. Have a Mac Mini in my laptop. I can't get myself to warrant it. Oh man. Okay, so we have toolbar items. Those again are being set. So I'm wondering if we should also do the same thing here. Intel Nook It Up, bro. Yeah, that'd actually be pretty cool too. Mac Pro. Nah. It's too... My Mac Pro will be the Hackintosh I eventually build, for sure. Alright, so I'm checking out some bar items here, toolbar items. I think they're all set up like that. Oh, no, they're not. But how did I do this here? I just did that here. Okay. I really want a computer with Windows 7. Man, dude, get Windows 10, man. It's about time. Really? They have all compatible hardware? I haven't looked at an Intel Nook in a long time. That's dope, though. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm just going to use the restroom real quick. BRB. Yo, sorry about that. Now I got Windows Vista, fam. Hell yeah. Everyone knows Windows 95 is where it's at. How did you know? For real, so. What's up, Glove Slap? Windows 95. Classic. Never get rid of it. Oh, man. Okay, so let's take a look at our toolbar items real quick. Again, something else that's currently in the storyboard. Yeah, we have mute and we have delete. So I'm wondering if we can also grab our toolbar items and also set it on our view controller, kind of how we were doing that up here. Default toolbar items as well. So we can do var default. How did I do this? I'm gonna do the same deal here. Default left toolbar item, and I believe. Oops. Let's check out what type is this. So we don't have to do this ugliness. It's literally just a UI bar button item. Okay. Sounds good. Basic V2 or bust. Swing out switching from front-end developer to UX designer. That's dope, Ebjin. Dude, I think either way, you're gonna still be utilizing the same skills. You know what I mean? But you'll just be making some really cool like stuff with JavaScript. I guess you still would front-end developer. So just scratch that. That sounds awesome, dude. You should do it. You should totally do it. Wait, what if I said I objective? Be a unicorn and do both. Breaking news, Microsoft is working on Windows 11. How did you know? Yo, Balthazar Brat. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team, friend. Glad to have you here. All right, so now we're gonna do default right toolbar item as well. And we're just gonna grab these. Again, doing the same thing here. And I think we can confidently remove the edit cycle action, which is good here. Oops, without removing the comment. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Nice. Okay, so default right bar, default right nav bar items, and then edit left bar item. And now we have our default left toolbar item and default right toolbar item. And the way that we did that was actually over here by just getting the toolbar items. So toolbar items, and make sure this is correct here. Oops. 2 is mute, so 2 is going to be, why is that index of 2? We'll have to look into that. Technically, this should be oh, 0, 1, 2, because it goes through the middle. It lists it like that. Yeah. Okay, so left toolbar item would be this, and default right toolbar item would actually be 2. So the way it works is you can actually, I think you can have, I don't know how many you can have, like the max amount you can have, but you have them across the bottom. So we'll have like 1, 2, and 3, but we're only using these 2, not the middle one. So that's why that's the bar item is 2. Default toolbar item. Okay. And so then at this point, what we can do is we can say default right toolbar item dot title equals mute cycle. And if I'm not mistaken, so these are optional. So we should definitely make this optional as well and not pigeonhole that. And so, oops, this should be delete. This should be mute. Yeah, there we go. Windows 11 makes it sound like it's 8 years behind. Yeah, I know. I'm considering this now because our UX designer on the team is quitting. I graduated as a UX designer, and I'm thinking that this is a great opportunity to start that path. Also, I'm starting to become a little fatigued working with React. A change sounds lovely. Dude, that sounds awesome, man. I think, in my personal opinion, I think you're a great designer from what I've seen you do and your work. So, and it makes sense now that you've graduated with a degree in UX. So I would say do it. Like, if worse comes to worse, I'm sure there will always be a need for someone in your position at your job, you know? It does sound like a great opportunity for sure. For sure. Don't insult reactor messages, might get deleted. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're getting a little crazy in here. We can only say that about Swift, okay? Oh yeah, so here, we just do that. We'll do our optional training. Optional training. I don't know why I'm changing this when it's already defaulted to mute. So I might not even need that, in all honesty. But let's see what we get here. Default left toolbar item. Hey, there we go. And then we'll do that to also get our right one. Mute. Yeah. Awesome. So that looks good. But I don't really think we need this, though. It's already defaults to mute. So yeah, we don't need that. It's more like a degree in psychology, to be fair. I would agree. All right, Isaac, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in like always, dude. Change table. Why did I capitalize that? Change table tint for circular check mark. Wonder if we should do this a tad bit longer. So our edit, and then, yeah, since it's in our closure, we're gonna need self. Current cycle table is editing, true. Show toolbar on edit. Navigation controller is toolbar hidden, false, right? Remove all old bar button items and just show cancel in top right. Top left. Change separator width. Okay, so for this, separator inset. I don't want to hold this in here, so we should change this up here to separator inset values. So we can say var separator. God, I always forget how to spell here. Let's set this to 80. Maybe left inset. Oh, it's a CG float. Okay, so we need, this is technically a table. Table separator left inset as a CG float. Wowza. There we go. So that should be good there. And then there was another spot where we reset this to something else. I think it was on our cancel edit. Yeah. This one here. So technically it should be at 38. Default is 38, and then I guess on edit what we would do, set new selector inset. Are they gonna give me an issue for that? I don't think so. We do that. Cool. Yeah, so table separator left inset. We set to 80 at that point, and then that's what we set our new value to. In our controller, on edit, equals 38. So we set this back, that goes there, just so we can keep this value consistent. Yeah, I think that should be good. Why don't we include this in here? Let's make all our UI fancy. Dope. All right, let's try it out. See if we can make it a little fancier. It seems to be on cancel, it's not working as nicely. But on edit, it comes up nicely. It's a little too slow. I think we should do like 0.4. But it then just automatically disappears. At least the toolbar item does. Those look good. All the bar button items look solid. So now let's just fix the toolbar button, the toolbar item on the bottom. Okay, so I guess this is our cancel edit here. We do our table separator left inset. We're gonna move this, bump this up to 0.4. Set table editing is false. Navigation controller is toolbar hidden. Yes, that is correct. Do this in here. Add these back. We can actually set these as so. This is self here. Set left bar button items, default left bar button items, and then this would be are the bar button items, is this? It's a class. Okay, cool. So if it's not a struct, we should be good to set the other items instead of these. It should work. Is enabled. Yeah, it's false. Okay, cool. Oh, self. My bad, I forgot self. This is all UI changes, so we can pretty much throw this all inside our animate block. And I want to say if phone cycle array dot count is greater than 0, then we set, we can do this on one line as well. So self dot default left navbar item is enabled. Wait, what? Wait a second. Oh, okay, so this is navigation item, left bar item. Wait, but I thought I did this as a non-array. No, I didn't. Oh, okay. So for this, we always know that we're going to... Yeah, okay. So we should get first is enabled. Cool. And then we could just do that. Be enabled or disabled. Yeah, so at this point, if our phone cycle array count is greater than 0, we'll enable it. If not, we disable it. Easy as that. So we don't need that. And then finally, we set our tint back to its original color. Or to a clear state. Sweet. That's pretty darn clean. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm thinking it should. I don't see initially any issues that could go wrong with this, but you never know. All right, so that stuff seems to work. We edit that. That pops in. Cancel that out. Edit that. Cancel that. Edit that. Cancel that. we delete that? Cool. Edit. Delete. Still, I think it's a little too fast. I don't think I like it that much. Edit that. Mute. That was pretty cool. I think it's a little too slow. Need a tad bit faster. A tad bit faster. So what I originally had it at. I think I originally did that. Played around with that for a long time. Mike Jones. The toolbar doesn't, I don't know why it doesn't remove properly. And then the, oh, that's probably why it did that. Okay. The edit button still seems to stick around a little bit. And before I had something here. What was it? I set it to nil, this guy. Yeah, let's see if that makes a bit of a difference before we actually do this. So it actually would be default left bar items. No, it wouldn't be that. It would be self.edit left bar item equals. Oh no, if we set that to nil though. Yo, what's up, Balthazar? Welcome, welcome. Let me know if you have any questions about the tasks. If we edit left nav bar, we set that to nil, it's going to remove our reference, which we don't want. Yeah, I don't think we would want that there like that. The only other thing I think of is changing the alpha of that actual button. But then we'd have to turn. So it'd be more. Yo, what's up, Evil Dustmite? Hi, Pixel D. Hello. Welcome in. Left. Yeah, so if this is a bar item, UI bar item, how do we get access to the, I guess it would be button group? Oh, bar button items. Gotcha. And so if we want to do like 0 here. Or dot first or something. I'm working on a game today. Very nice. What type of game? Maybe not. Like it's not terrible, I guess.
Although my body is very limited, my mind is free to explore the universe.
Unless I don't animate this.
No limits to the human spirit.
I don't animate the left nav bar items. It's going to be an endless runner. Seems simple enough to try. Very cool. Sounds fun. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so cancel. We let the animation animate it, And so I guess technically over here on the right, we should probably do the same thing. Even though I don't see any issues with it. Let's try it out anyways. Is there like a theme around your endless runner? It's for egg jam. Very cool, dude. Oh no, that we do need the animation. That's so interesting. I wonder why. Maybe because the other side? I don't know. Not sure. Okay, that looks better. And this all still works, which is fantastic. Nice. All right, so I think we can do a commit for that for sure. That cycle, do that. I guess this is technically an action, right? So we should probably move this over into our actions here. So edit cycle action, and then we can have a cancel edit. Cancel edit. Action. Yeah. I think that would make sense. Nice. Does this not work now because of that? No, it should still work, I thought. It's not like it's a private method. Yeah. Okay, cool. It does work. If I set that to private in that extension, that would not work. Awesome. I'm pretty happy with this. This is good. Except this, I wish that toolbar. God damn it. Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look. I'm really curious why that's that doesn't do that properly. Wonder if we can. Windy Beard Games is having a game jam. You're only supposed to spend 4 hours on the development of the game, but I started using this game engine, so I'm probably way over 4 hours. Hey, that's okay. No one has to know. Don't worry. Your secret is safe. Oh, toggle. That's pretty Swifty. That is pretty cool. Very nice. I'm down with that. I'm using gdevelop. Is that one of those, like, I know there's one out there that I looked at a long time ago. I think it might have been that. It's like the I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's an easy way to like do game development without having to actually do a lot of the coding, but you still have the option to do it. I'm not sure. Sprite animations, that's dope, dude. I need to learn that stuff. I really do. Let's see if this is anywhere else. But I don't think that's going to fix our issue. I don't think that's going to fix our issue. Toolbar. Oh, here it is. Set toolbar hidden. False. Excuse me. My goodness. Animated true. And then we can also do the same thing here. Oh, no. This is true. And then in our edit cycle, set toolbar hidden, false, true. All right, let's try this. I think that should help. Wow, excuse me. It's a 2D engine, not much coding involved. You pretty much sure one you're thinking of. Okay, gotcha. Cool. The issue I have with game development is I don't have any good game ideas. That's kind of my issue with it as well. Yes, there it is. Do you see it? Oh, yes, that's so much nicer. Yes. I love that. That animation is hot. It's beautiful. Thank you. You are so beautiful to me. It all flows really nicely. Yeah, I think it flows really great. I like it. Look, Roars, I'm committing. I promise, I'm doing it. Can't you see the toolbar animation? There we go. Heck yeah. Okay, so this is our new file with our actions. So that's fine. The only thing that changed here was we added the file and we added in our actions and removed them from our main controller here. Why does this keep happening? Not really sure. And then we'll diff this guy. So we added in default navbar items, left default right navbar items, edit left navbar item, and then default left toolbar item, default right toolbar item. I guess let's make this an optional. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Commit it. I can't use git because I'm afraid of commitment. Afraid of commitment. Hey, sometimes we are. All of us are at some point in life. All right, let's do it. Adding actions extension and tweaking edit cycles methods. Push it. We did it. I'll make you commit. Oh, how do you know that it's the right commit and you just want to sit down and live with it forever? You don't. It's a really good point. But Rars is right. We'll help you. We'll help you find the right commit and the right fit for your commit. Oh man, that's good. That was a good one. That's why you branch out and find new ventures? Jesus, you guys are good. I'm slacking compared to those. Those are awesome. All right. We started with breaking out the actions into its own extension. We were able to get through the edit, cancel, edit actions in regards to refactoring. We'll continue on with the actions tomorrow. All right, folks, that's going to be the end of the stream for today. I mean, reset FML. You guys are hilarious. This is good. This is some good stuff. Hey, Boki, sorry, I'm about to hop off right now. Appreciate you coming back, though. A few things before we go. Everyone, don't forget, this Thursday is the last day to submit any submissions for the t-shirt contest. Again, this contest is, we're going to vote on the best t-shirt design for the channel this Friday on stream. The best t-shirt design will get that design t-shirt created and a hoodie as well. So if you want to be part of that, make sure you get your design in no later than this Thursday so we can have a group vote. I'm really excited for it. We've gotten some cool designs in already, so let's get some more. Let's get some more people. Hold on, why am I just hearing about this contest now? Oh, dude, sorry. We've been doing it on Discord, and you come in too late. You come in too late, stacking. No, but I'll start talking about it later in the day. As I always bring it up like midway through the stream. Yeah, commit, damn it. Submit that design and commit. Yeah, I have a buddy who's starting a merch store, and he was like, hey, it would be really cool for you to be on it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I would love to. So I thought it'd be a really cool opportunity for us to get like 1 or 2 shirts out there. So I thought I'd leave it up to the community to design something, and the winner, the design for that t-shirt, I'll go ahead and send them a t-shirt and a hoodie for that. So head over to the Discord if you guys are interested for a little bit more information. I'll bring it up towards the end of the stream for the rest of the week, just as a reminder. But get in there. All the details are in there. And I do have a SVG of the Pixelogic Dev logo if you want to utilize that. Yeah, Ghastly Guy, get in on it, dude. I'm pushing this now. Stop. You made that pun. Rory, you did that. Come on, you're pulling my leg. Jesus. But anyways, make sure you get those in. I'm really excited to see what you all have to put together. Essentially, just make the design, DM me, and then we'll have an anonymous vote on Friday. So there's no favoritism. And yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you all for coming by today. Today was a great day. Great stream. I had a lot of fun. But at the end of every stream, guys, you know what's up. We got to throw that raid. Heck yeah, buddy. We got to throw that raid real good. We got to throw it real good. All right. So today I'm thinking we hit up Genta, or we find a new programmer. What do you guys think? What are you guys up to? I think we unfortunately ran out of Git puns anyways. I don't know. I still think there could be a lot more coming. Just finished making breakfast. Damn, permafrost. It's all good, dude. Hey, same place, same time tomorrow. I hope you have a great breakfast, though. Hope you have a good breakfast. Dude, and you missed the best animation, dude. God. I believed in us. Let's go over to our friend Genta today. He's working on some really cool C++ stuff. Can I see? Yeah, let's see if we solve it up. It's very subtle, so you got to look closely. When you press edit, we fade out our little buttons over here. This pops up, and you press cancel. Oof, slides right back down. Dude, do it one more time. Up, down, up, and down. Freaking incredible. So sexy. Yo, thanks, dude. Now just get an iPhone so you can test out my freaking app, all right? Oh, you do have an iPhone. Test out the app, dude. Enjoy the animations. I almost forgot. I thought you had an Android for some reason. Thought you were one of them. I know, I forgot. Sorry. Dork. Oh my god, I know, for real. Actually, we might have to demod you for that. Can't believe we have an Android user mod. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Everyone grab that raid message. Just show Genta some awesome support. Or you could buy me an iPhone. That's honestly not a bad point. Go ahead and send me over your address. I'll make sure to get that to you in the next 30 days or so with my new Apple credit card. Thank you all for coming by today. I'll see you here, same place, same time tomorrow. And yeah, show Genta some love when we get in there. On his private jet. You guys are hilarious. Thank you all. Have a good one, folks. I'll see you tomorrow.